guys. So we're going to do a kind of Tai Chi based warm up. We have some yoga moves and just really focusing on breath and having a nice stretch. So let's step into wide stance. So feet wide, toes out in line with the knees, tuck your tailbone, sit nice and low. And we're breathing in to lift and breathing out to lower down. Breathing in and up and then out and down. So breathing in for your nose and softly out for your nose. Relaxing through your shoulders and sitting lower to get warmer. In and out. Let's go a little higher with the arms and press down. So just coming into your body, let your mind settle and focus on your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Okay, bringing your arms out to the side. We're going to sweep across and to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. Keeping the hands really soft. Relaxing your shoulders and shifting your weight from one leg to the other. And then try bringing your eye gaze towards the hands. Remembering to breathe, breathing in, breathing out. Now try to make this movement like a wave. There's no beginning, no end. Softening the hands, the shoulders. Let's maybe go a little bigger. Now something different. Let's sweep the hands down, bend both knees and lift. Come down, bending both knees and lift. Breathing in and then we're breathing out to fold, breathing in as we lift. Nice deep breaths. Big breath in and big breath out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few more. Okay. Alexa, play music for yoga.
Here's a playlist you might like. Ambient for yoga and meditation on Amazon Music.
Okay, now bring your feet onto hips, reach your arms up, and then we release. So bending the knees, folding forward and press. Big breath in and a big breath out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Make sure you can hear your out breath, let it go. So take all that tension out through your body, let it go out through your fingertips. Big breath in, let go. Let's do two more. Release, one more. Alright, bring the hands down. Okay, so we're going to do some sun salutation. So standing at one end of the mat. Your feet can be together or hip width apart. Okay, just get a sense of the ground under your feet. Okay, we breathe the arms up to extended mountain. Bend the knees and we're folding forward, hands to floor. Let the head drop down. I'm going to do this one first slowly. Now you step the leg closest to me back, nice and long. Check that your front knee is in line with the ankle. Lift up the back thigh, lengthen your spine, open your chest. Press the hands down, push yourself back into a downward dog. Now in the downward dog, drop the heels low. Let your chest sink down, so you've got that stretch through the upper back of the shoulders. Pushing the hips up high, lifting the belly, just relaxing through. Then we're rolling forward to plank, so brace your abs, rolling forward through the spine, bringing your shoulders in line with your wrists, knees come down. Then we lower halfway to crocodile, so elbows are pointing back, coming down halfway, lie down, hips down, into a baby cobra. So squeezing the glutes and squeezing the shoulder base and lift the chest. Tuck your toes, push yourself back to your downward dog. Bend the knees deeply and then step the front foot through between the hands. You can help it through if you need to. Check you've got that knee in line with the ankle. Power through your back leg, step in, lift your belly and folding. Let's do that a little quicker. Big breath in. Good. Exhale to fold. So we're stepping the back leg back this time, nice and long. Lengthen the spine, look forward. Push back to downward dog. Let the chest sink. Rolling forward through the spine. Now you can bring your knees down or stay up on your toes. Elbows in as you come down halfway. Then you can either come back to your baby cobra or come into an up dog. Squeezing the glutes, lifting the chest. Breathing out, push yourself back. Bend the knees, step your back leg through. Help it if you need to, lengthen. Power through, lift belly and folding. Let's do one more on each side. Big breath in, all the way up to your fingertips. Bend the knees, lift the belly as you fold, hips up. Inhale, front leg steps back. And then exhale, sit bones high and release. Inhale, roll through the spine. Exhale to come down to crocodile. And then inhale to upward dog. And exhale to down dog. Bend the knees, stepping through front foot. Inhale. And then exhale, folding forward, drop the head. Let's do one more. So really feeling that energy through your body. This is very warming, folding forward. Back leg, inhale. Let's get that length now through our bodies. We're nice and warm. Push back. Try and stretch even further in this round. Rolling forward with control. Brace your abs, knees or toes coming down. Get a big inhale, squeeze the butt to protect your back. Eyes up and then push back. Exhale. Bend the knees, inhale, step through. Find your length, find that power through the back leg. Exhale, folding forward, release the head. Now just staying there in your fold. Maybe just release the head down. Bend your knees and roll yourself up to stand. Alright, let's work the legs. So let's set the feet wide. We're going to do warrior 2 to start with. So feet are wide. Okay, now bring out your right leg. Bend it, turn your toes out to the right. Your left foot, you want it a diagonal, so your big toes in, heels out, and pushing the weight down to the edge of your foot. This leg stays straight. You want a nice 90-degree angle in the right knee. Try and square the hips to me, so we're not turning to the side. Inhale, reach your arms out. And then exhale, sink into the legs. Nice and strong and grounded for the lower body, soft with the shoulders. So you should feel that heat through your legs already. Let's reach long. Get that length through the spine, elbow comes down to the thigh, lift up as you inhale, and then exhale, soften. If you want more, you can come down, hand down, just make sure you're staying open and long for the chest, or stay up on the elbow onto the thigh. Okay, let's come into Sun Warrior. Swap the arms, big breath in, and then breathing out, sliding the shoulder down, pushing the ribs out to the side, stay strong through the legs. Let's just do that one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Sink into the legs. And then lastly, let's come to a joyous warrior. Bring both arms up. Big breath in, soften, lift your chest up, sink into the legs. One more breath. And release. Whew. Should do the other side. All right, turn toes to the left. Exactly the same. Bend the knees. Square your hips to me. So just pushing the thigh back gently. Okay, and pressing right down into the edge of your foot. Squeezing the glutes, yeah? Arms out. Relax your shoulders. Reach long. Elbow comes down. Arm comes up. And then soften. Good. Remember, option to come down if you want more. And into Sun Warrior, big breath in. And a big breath out. We'll do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then joyous warrior. Breathe. Big breath in, big breath out, lift up. And release. Okay, we're going to come into the warrior one. So turn your body to the side. So to your right side. Bring your right foot in front of you, your left foot behind you, and turn your body to the side. Okay, so just check you've got your knee in line with your ankle and your back leg is straight and square off the hips. Okay, both arms lift. And then breathing out, sinking into the legs. And then we lift the chest up. Feeling that lovely back extension, opening your heart space. Okay, then we're going to come into warrior three. So you're stepping your back foot in. And then we're tipping forward, bending your standing leg. Okay, straighten the back leg and trying to lengthen from your head to your toes, keeping the hips square to the floor. And down. Let's do the other side. So your left foot comes forward, right foot comes back. So squaring the hips. You might need to bring your feet wider apart if you feel tight through your hips. Okay, bend the front knee, straighten the back leg, big breath in, and then breathing out, lifting up. Keep pressing down into your back leg. Okay, good. Then we step the back leg in, squeeze the shoulder blades, bend the standing leg, and then try and find that length in your warrior three. And down. Well done. And releasing out. All right, come down to the mats. We're going to do a bit of core before we stretch. Okay. So lying down on your back. Press your feet into the floor, arms by your side, and then shoulders down away from the ears. Now squeeze the glutes, push the hips up high. Really high as you can, all the way up onto the shoulders. So that engages the back of the body from the hamstrings all the way up to the back. Okay, now just hold that position and breathe. Okay, now we're going to try lifting one leg up at a time. So you're going to lift with the knee bent, point your toe up to the ceiling, bend the knee again, and then lower down. And then we swap sides. So we want to try and keep the hips up as we lower the foot down. So bend, extend the leg up, bend the knee, and land, keeping the hips lifted. Let's do that again, 2 more on each side. Good, breathing in, breathing out. In and out. And again, squeeze the glutes, keep lifting your chest towards your chin. Find control, 1 more on each side. Squeeze, lift, big toe up. Bend the knee and down. This is your last one. Keep the hips lifted. Press your foot into the mat. Well done. Lower down very gently. Good work. Now we're going to roll onto our front. Okay, come onto the knees first. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Stack your forearms, one in front of the other. Okay, now you can stay on your knees if you need to. If not, onto your toes into a plank. So we're squeezing the thighs up. Lift the belly. Get that length of your body. Tuck the tailbone and lengthen. So your eye gaze is down. Trying to lengthen from the neck all the way down to the tailbone. And just hold that. Anytime you can bring the knees down. We're just going to hold. Now squeeze the front of the thighs up. And just breathe. And then very gently bring the knees down. And then we sit back, come into your down dog. So pressing the hands down, pushing the sit bones high, drop the heels. Just find a stretch here, so let your chest drop down. And then let's walk the legs, so bending one knee at a time. And breathe. That should feel really good. So just letting your upper body completely soften, let your chest drop down towards your mat. Let your heels come down towards the mat too. So get that big stretch from the back of the legs. Alright, walk your feet in towards your hands into a fold. Let the crown of your head drop. Maybe just give the head a little movement side to side. Bend your knees and gently rolling up your spine. Okay, let's come and sit down. Let's go for some twists through the spine. So you cross your legs over, bringing your right foot up. So your right foot comes in front of your shin, or you can bring it over your thigh. Just make sure you're comfortably seated between both feet and both sit bones are down. If that's not comfortable, straighten out your left leg underneath. Okay, so make sure you're comfortably down, lifting up. Hug your thighs, you're looking towards your right. Lift up the chest. Take a big breath in, and then we're breathing out, twisting to look over the shoulder. Making sure we don't lift the tailbone off. So big breath in, all the way up the spine, and as you exhale, try and get that twist a little further, following your eye gaze round to the back. Let's open that twist. So stay seated as you are, and then just turning to the other side, anchored down, hand on foot, lift up, and then exhale, looking over the opposite shoulder. Just making sure we're not leaning back, keep the spine tall. And release. Let's do the other side. So find suitable position for your legs, whichever feels comfortable and allows you to sit down evenly. Anchoring down the big toe, edge of your foot down. Okay, breathing in, so we're twisting towards the thigh first. Lifting up through the spine, breathing out, look over the shoulder. And then we're going to open that twist. So we turn, anchor down, hand on foot, lifting up, and then breathing out. Okay, let's open the hips now. Okay, so come onto your mat, onto your knees. Now bring your right foot forward into a lunge. You've got your knee in line with your ankle, slide the left knee back. Okay, just bring your hand to your thigh, just check that that feels comfortable, and then hands down. And then gently moving from side to side. I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing, okay, but you can stay as you are. Okay, so we're just gently moving side to side, just finding those tight pockets with the hip flexor. Okay. So there's no right or wrong way, just go in your own rhythm. Move as much or as little as you want. And then if you're quite tight for your IT band, that's that muscle on the outside, you might want to just push the thigh out, coming onto the edge of your foot. Just very gently using your hand, and then stop wherever you need to. Using your out breath. Use your out breath to push a little more. And then bring that back into the hips. Maybe forwards and back. Okay, hands to thigh, let's change sides. Okay, so bring the foot forward, knee in line with the ankle, and then just sliding the back knee back so you've got that nice stretch for the front of the hip. Big breath in, and then we gently bring some movement in, or if you prefer, you can just hold it still. Just gently softening. And then coming onto the edge of your foot, that IT stretch. So you're just trying to let the hips relax and sink. Try not to hold any tension through the hips there. And coming back into the hips. Okay, hands to thigh, come on. Bring yourself up to stand. We're coming into the final section, so we're just going to stretch out the back and the hamstrings. So feet under hips. Lift your belly to support the lower back. Bend your knees a little. Now some of you maybe need to bend your knees more than others, depending on how tight you are for your hamstrings. So bend them as much as you need, so it feels like your lower belly is resting on the top of your legs. Hands come down, let the crown of the head go. So the back of your neck is really long. Now think about pushing your hips up, so you've got that stretch on the back of the thighs. Now let's come to a flat back extend. Bring your hands to your shins, straighten both legs, straighten both arms, lift the belly, Squeeze the shoulder blades back and lengthen your spine so it's flat like a tabletop. Keep your chin tucked so you're lengthening from the head to tailbone. Big breath in, up the spine. And then exhale, bend your knees and fold, let it go. Let the arms hang down, release the head. Let's do that twice more. Big breath in. Think about your tailbone and the crown of your head pushing away from each other as much as possible. And release. Let's do that one more time. Maybe bring the hands a little higher up. Squeeze the shoulder blades, big inhale, lengthen the whole spine, push the hips away. And let it go. Bend the knees, soften. And then bring your hands around the opposite elbows and then just let your whole body sink forward, taking all that load off the spine. Then bring your hands to the floor, knees down. Bring your knees wide and your big toes together. We're going to sit back into a child pose. So sit right back, arms come down. Let your chest drop down towards the floor and let your head come down. Take a big inhale and then as you exhale, just let your whole body completely melt down. Being soft through your hips and your shoulders. Now just take a moment now. Just give yourself some headspace. Just focus on your breathing. And then gently bringing yourselves up to sit with your legs crossed in your own time. Okay, take a big breath in, reach the arms up and exhale all the way down. Great work guys, thanks for joining me. I will be looking to do a few more of these. Let me know your feedback and I'll see what I can do. Thanks guys, enjoy your day.